Poetry is the creative expression that appeals to me the most, as I believe it can shape our history. Poetry personifies the representation of the human condition. For example, poet William Yeats occasionally wrote from the perspective of Ireland. His poems Easter and The Second Coming talk to Irish history in a time of tragic war and bloodshed. They spoke not only of his fear and anger, but the collective fear and fury of the Irish people. He was the one with the voice of the many through his poetry. Similarly, the US Civil Rights Movement brought about the resurgence of spoken word or performance poetry, the words of the few resonating with the masses to rally and to fight back. And as time moved on, this paved the way for the hip-hop music genre as we know it today. Even children's author Dr. Seuss discusses ever-pressing issues throughout his work, from the effects of climate change and our human inaction in the Lorax, all the way to The Butter Side Down as a parable to the nuclear arms race and the Cold War. Throughout history, poetry has both silently and openly shaped our thoughts and our actions.
Wing Chun Kung Fu is an art form like no other. It's a principle-based system developed in China by a woman, originally designed to defeat all other martial arts. It encompasses breathing techniques, meditation, a variety of kicks and strikes, along with precise arm shapes supported by a strong stance. Its principles are universal. Application of technique, center and central line theory, along with footwork to gain positional advantage, are those developed through one's practice of the art. The style and expression one develops through continuous practice will be shaped by the quality of one's teacher. I've been practicing for the past 11 years and progressed to become a senior instructor at our academy. It has indeed become one of my biggest passions. I have found that a daily commitment leads to a life of accomplishment. The main philosophy in Wing Chun is to receive what comes, follow what goes, and when contact is lost, thrust forward. This can be applied toward many areas of life. Once contact has been made, so the cycle continues.
Although I'm not an extremely creative person, there is one artistic activity that appeals and connects with me in a way that no other art form does. This form of art is music. The act of listening to and creating music draws my attention, as it catalyzes my emotions in different ways depending on the genre and general mood. This connection I have with music could have something to do with the deep links humanity has with this art form, as it is believed by some that song came before language and helped develop the way we communicate. However, over the passing years, music has evolved greatly and has included more and more intertextuality as it developed. This could also be reasoning to why I relate to music so much, as intertextuality can help with a person's understanding of song and build deeper relationships. The creation of music can also help the artist connect with the listener in a way where sometimes words cannot. It gives a deeper understanding of self and reinforces our ties as humans as a whole. Thus, music is the most important art form there is to me, and I believe it is the only art form that can strengthen human connections in a way which is not possible through traditional language.